Guys, and welcome back to my channel. I can't believe that it comes out a little bit early, talking about the Modern Warfare 2019. I hope that the Xbox owner too, they have a kind of a surprise announcement so that we can all try it out, probably try it out by console to console. But since it do not come out, the alpha is a bit kind of something that I would love all people just enjoy it together. But notice that the alpha is available for all PlayStation owner. You don't need the PS Plus. You do not need to pre-order this game just for you to be able to partake in this early alpha that is going on during this weekend. So guys, if you just have PS4 or you have a friend, just go in with them and see if they can actually let you play on their PS4 or lend it to you. Moving forward, it's better just for you to just to download the game. All what you need to do is very simple. Go to the PlayStation Store, search for Modern Warfare 2019, and just download it. That's all you need to do. Well, since we clear off down the way, now we have so much to talk about because I tried the game early this morning, and I have to probably get into bed probably by 3 a.m. in the UK time, since I do have work to attend to, so I have to make sure that I still stay away from it. But after this, after playing it, there's a kind of an impression that I just need to talk about and just to get it out there. First, the game so far, the entire of the game of the Modern Warfare 2019, as I've not yet played the whole game based on the beta, but so I would just like to leave my own entire judgment or impression till the full beta is released. Having said that, I will only be giving my honest first impression only on 2v2 gun mode that has been revealed to us, so that you know what, we can have a kind of a fair judgment. I do not just want to give a kind of a the whole impression while the game is not yet out yet. So the game needs to be out. We need to give it a breathing space till the October the 25th. So first of all, I would like to talk about the loading screen. The loading screen looks so much smooth and clean, and it brings the feel and the vibe of the old Modern Warfare back somehow. You need to try it out and see what I'm talking about. Second thing I would like to touch on is the weapon feel. The weapon feel is so good. The animation, it looks so good. The smoke that come out from the gun when you try to shoot it and when you're trying to fire it up, it looks very, very detailed. For that, I give thumbs up to Infinity Ward. Moving forward, the time to kill, which is the TTK, the time to kill feel just exactly what you just expect a kind of from the old Call of Duty, not like the Black Ops 4 that you end up with kind of 150 health on top of that with the body armor. That's crazy, guys. Don't get me wrong, I do not hate Black Ops 4. I'm just stating out the fact that how proper killing time should be. We do not need to empty our whole gun clips on someone before we manage to get just a single kill. But in addition to it, we have to keep in mind that the game mode seems like hardcore. So the game mode of the 2v2 seems like hardcore mode, which makes the health lower than in normal kind of game mode. Moving forward, about the movement, it feels so good. It feels alright. I even managed to spam a kind of jump and slide, the way we always slide and jump in Black Ops 4, because Black Ops 4 really changed the game. But I'm not here to talk about Black Ops 4 anyway. But it is not bad at all. It feels okay. This is particularly grounded old Call of Duty kind of a player. Really, they used to. This is exactly what the way we used to understand the game back in the days. I think all because it's such a kind of a new engine, so we're still gonna try to struggle a little bit before we get comfortable with this game. But one thing I noticed straight away when I jump into the game is that it feels like I'm playing Call of Duty game mode in a battlefield world. I hope you kind of understand what I just tried to say there. It just feel like I'm playing Call of Duty in a battlefield world. So that's the way I can just say it. So I don't know if this make a lot of sense to you guys, but just that's just what I feel anyway. Although it takes time for me to try to adjust to the look and the feel, even the atmosphere of the game, because the game that we all used to play. I mean, recently would be Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. These have more of a kind of a fast pace, while the Modern Warfare have focused on something more classic, something more grounded. Exactly what they promised us. The only game that comes close to Modern Warfare soft reboot, in my opinion, would be um Call of Duty World. No, not World War. Sorry, guys. Call of Duty World War Two. This is the kind of the only comparison I can just say that it looks like, it feels like. So just to have the feel of that game, having the ability to choose between the fire mode and the single fire mode. I mean, so you can choose, like, if you want your gun to be like a single fire, like or auto. So that means that you remember back in the days that you can do something called select fire. I think that was in Black Ops 2. Yeah, so this one comes like that as well, but it doesn't have the attachment. It just built into the game a variety to play with. This game, whenever you get into the game V2V, we have a kind of a randomized gun, which should be, we should have in back of our mind that it have its pros and cons to it, which are going to be experienced fully in the beta version that is going to be launching probably by the September the 13th to the 16th, or to the 20th, I think to the 24th. I will link a link down below this video, so you can actually check when the beta launch is coming, which I believe it should be on kind of an internet that you guys will see for yourself as well. But I believe it's coming September the 13th. The enemy footage sound, it sounds so clear, so you will know at least on your surroundings that there's a kind of an enemy. So the sound in the game is so clear and accurate that any of the Call of Duty that I've played so far in the past, they do not come close to it. So definitely I can tick this one out of my checkbox, that and list saying the sound in this game is the best, and I'm not expecting less when it comes to launch day on the 25th. So they better not change it, or even though if they have to change it, they just have to leave it in the best way ever that we guys have to experience it. The gunfight mode, while I was playing something come into my mind, saying that I realized that some YouTubers might find it boring. I do not find it boring. I'm totally opposite of this, although we all entitled to our own personal opinion, but I rather find the gunfight very interesting and fun. And even though I die so many times, guys, I keep running like a chicken head, but do not judge me on that. But the game itself, yeah, I think I prefer the way it plays out. I prefer the the gunfight mode. Speaking of the game mode, my best game mode in Call of Duty is the headquarter. Back in the days as an old school player, this bring back such a kind of a big memory to me, saying that but the kind of a game mode that I play more would be the headquarter, the kill confirm, team deathmatch, and the domination. These are the most popular ones. But by the time COD game is dying, team deathmatch seems the only survivor game mode that people always just go to, that you can find players online. But with the way they're gonna launch this game as a cross play, I think it's gonna take a long time before this game die. I don't think it's gonna die easily like that. This game lifespan might be looking into 5 to 7 years, the way I'm looking at it. The gunfight mode feel like you remember the 3 versus 3 tactical previous Modern Warfare Legacy. That's exactly the way it feels. So you feel like the 3 versus 3, but 2 versus 2, yeah, is doing the job at the moment. Now I'm going to reflect back on one of my favorite YouTuber, which his name is Nero Cinema. He's quoting that the gunfight mode seems like Infinity Ward has put a lot of time into it. This is just because this is alpha release and coming out with the 5 maps, and by the time it comes out with the full launch game, how many kind of map is there going to be just to be at the full launch game? So saying that, it just been kind of just being skeptical here that that Infinity Ward do not put all their resources in a particular game mode. Anyway, I believe they won't do something silly like that based on what we've heard so far about this game. The gunfight mode only need to be kind of a cherry on top of ice, if you know what I mean. Not the other way around. Because we do not want the same thing to repeat itself like what Treyarch did on Black Ops 4. That they have to ignore the multiplayer, which should have been the main focus instead of only the blackout mode. I mean, as a community, we hope that the developers they actually they looking into this project, they spread out all their resources properly to the game sections and the mode, not just focusing on one aspect of the game. Well, guys, we are crying out for balance. That's all what we know right now. Um, Moving forward, all what we have to do is just to wait and see on the launch date. See if they can bring out a kind of a good balance on all the game modes that is going to be launched with. I hope this is going to have a lot of game mode like Spec Ops, traditional multiplayer modes like you know, kill confirm, TDM, search and destroy, domination, and so on. Even including battle royale, because there's a rumor that these might have battle royale, but the battle royale might not come during the launch dates. Probably later down the line, it might be a kind of a add-on thing. And like the rumor has been going right now, the battle royale mode that might come with this game should be free or will be free. Let's just keep it that way. So far, the community have been enjoying the gunfight mode as I speak, and that's a good and you know, to me that's a kind of a good sign for the game. Even though that the people that are playing this game, they have PS and the normal PS4 and the PS4 Pro. A lot of people that have the PS4 that they play this game, they actually voice out that they do not feel like their PS4 is struggling for the graphics on this game. So it's kind of a build to be able to play and run properly on a PS4. So you don't really need to have PS4 Pro to actually enjoy. But if you want to see the more detailed, the more kind of fidelity in this game, graphics wise, then you can go for the PS4 Pro. But the best one is to go for the PC, which is going to have the ray trace engine with it. Another good thing I noticed about the game is the menu. The menu layout. This have more kind of a customization to play around. Even that shows the kind of support that they actually put into this game. Because while I was scrolling down the menu option, I can see the mouse and keyboard kind of an option there. So probably you'll be able to play with your mouse and keyboard. I don't know. I will still look into that. But if that can happen, that would just look like, you know, the way you can do it on the Fortnite as well. Which lead me to start thinking that the crossplay is going to work between the PC player and the console player easily, as it proves that the ability is right there. I think this game even have a built-in option for, no, not that I know because I've tested it out. You have the option for the chat. So if you press your trackpad, you can actually bring out the chat and start chatting straight away with your friend or in the in-game as well. This look very clean, very robust for just an alpha game, and this set to be this kind of game is going to be releasing very soon. I'm looking into probably at least less than 2 months. We're going to be having this game. Only what I noticed is there is no way to check the kind of ping that we get in this game. So we need to be able to check the ping network and the NAT type, because I always set my NAT type to open in all of my Call of Duty game. The reason why I do that is because I want to be able to get into any lobby, not to be thrown out or not to be kicked out. So I want to be able to get into any lobby and play freely, easily like that. I don't want to be connected to a kind of a I don't want to be trying to find a lobby and it's getting too late just to get into the lobby. That's why I make my NAT type very open. I think, in my own opinion, Infinity War are trying to hide the ping system. This is going to show, how good or bad each player connections are, just like the way they hide in the player count, because player count is something I always look forward to every time I log into Call of Duty game, but not seeing the player count there, that just shows that probably they're trying to hide it off. At the moment, these are my just impression. These are my first impression on this 2v2 gunfight mode, which I do not think is revealing very much at the very moment. So we have to wait for the full beta and see what they are going to surprise us with. And hopefully, guys, hopefully they're not going to bamboozle us with the full microtransaction and surprise mechanics box, because that is driving the community and is driving me as a person crazy. So in my honest opinion, I give the alpha 2v2 game, I would say, definitely a big thumbs up for me. I do not think it sucks at all. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's a very good game, well detailed out. In addition, I even like the loading screen compared to Black Ops 4, because Black Ops 4 takes long time just for the loading screen just to be on for us. The minimap, I think the sound might just do a surprise for us, because listen to the game, you can easily figure out where your enemy is coming from with the footstep, with the sound of the gun, the environment. So although the minimap is something we all hoping that they bring back because we're all used to it, but by the time they bring out the full launch of this game, we are going to see for ourselves if we really need it or we don't need it. So it's just going to be something like that we never expect. A sound detail of this game might make us experience this game in a way that we never ever encountered before. Let me know in your comments and what you think so far, and do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Peace.